Hello everyone and welcome to The No Show. I'll be your host Nathan Orenstein and today I'm going to be reviewing M3GAN. M3GAN is written by Akela Cooper and James Wan, directed by Gerard Johnstone, and stars Allison Williams, Violet McCraw, and Jenna Davis. It follows toy company roboticist Gemma, played by Williams, who develops a lifelike doll that's programmed to bond with her newly orphaned niece Katie, played by McCraw. The artificial intelligence in the doll's programming ends up working a bit too well, and M3GAN becomes violently overprotective of Katie. Well, it's January, and the first movie of the year is a horror movie. While a January release date for really any film kinda scares me a little bit, horror movies scare me the most. It shows a real lack of confidence from the distributor to put it out with the other summer blockbusters, or even with the other October Halloween type movies. And it's no surprise that the reputation of January horror movies is typically pretty terrible. Last year's Scream reboot did give me a renewed sense of optimism for the January horror movie, and M3GAN's trailer does promise a fun, modern take on a horror staple with an element of campiness that has already allowed the trailer to go viral on social media. Well, after giving it a shot myself, I can definitively say that M3GAN is a surprisingly good start to the year, and it 100% bucks the stereotype of the crappy January horror movie. The biggest reason that M3GAN works for me is its ability to seamlessly blend comedy and horror in a way that feels consistently balanced. Unfortunately, this combination rarely works as well as you'd hope, and it often feels like the movie's trying to force either half of the pair. In the case of M3GAN, though, Akela Cooper has delivered a great screenplay that merges horror and comedy effortlessly. Keep in mind, this is PG-13 horror, so don't expect anything too scary or gory or anything like that. M3GAN herself exists firmly in the uncanny valley, though, and I know a lot of people out there get pretty creeped out by the whole lifelike doll thing. Jenna Davis's performance as the voice of M3GAN is equally creepy too. Again, existing in that uncanny valley where she speaks like a human, but it's pretty apparent that something's off. In terms of other standout performances, Violet McCraw is really good here. Truly one of the better performances we've gotten from a child actor in the past few years, especially in the horror genre. Her role as the recently orphaned Katie requires the most emotional range, and she's definitely up to the task. Huge props to her. Comedian Ronnie Chang is also a big standout for me, as Gemma's over-the-top boss at the toy company she works at. He's not a very big part of this movie, but he's a consistent source of comedy throughout, and he delivers in every scene he's a part of. In terms of negatives, I don't really have much to say. You get a handful of cheap, unearned jump scares you'd expect from this type of movie, like a dog jumping against a car window right as the camera's zooming in on it, that sort of thing. And the central story really isn't all that compelling or interesting, honestly, and more just serves as a backdrop to M3GAN's integration into Katie and Gemma's lives. But that's kind of it. Overall, M3GAN is a really good time and definitely worth checking out. It doesn't necessarily bring anything new to the table, but its ability to blend comedy and horror so seamlessly is worth the price of admission alone. Put simply, M3GAN is consistently entertaining, and that's honestly one of the biggest compliments I can pay to any horror movie. And I promise I will drop my skepticism of January horror movies moving forward. I'm going to be giving M3GAN a 7 out of 10. If you enjoyed the review, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And if you've seen M3GAN already, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. I've been Nathan Orenstein with The No Show. Thanks for watching.